Okay, welcome here. General Western Australia. Okay, Western Australia Premier Grand ရောက်နေပါပြီအခုကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီအခုရောင်းချနေတဲ့ပစ္စည်းလေးတွေကို live ကြည့်ခြင်းတဲ့အတွက်ကျွန်တော်တို့အခမ်းအနားစတင်ခြင်းကိုကျွန်တော်တို့10မိနစ်လောက်နောက်ကိုရွှေ့ပါမယ်ကျွန်တော်တို့9နာရီအတိမှာကျွန်တော်အခမ်းအနားစတင်မှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ခင်ဗျာကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်ခင်ဗျာကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီခုံလေးတွေကအရင်ရောက်တဲ့သူကကိုဥရသူစနစ်ဖြစ်တဲ့အတွက်မိမိနေရာမှာထိုင်ပေးပါရန်လေးစားစွာပန်ကြားပါတယ်ခင်ဗျာကျွန်တော်ဥရသူစနစ်ပါနော်ကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်စိတ်ချမ်းသာခြင်းကိုယ်ကြီးကျမ်းမာခြင်းနဲ့ပြည့်စုံကြပါစေလို့ကျွန်တော်ဒီနေရာကနေဆုမွန်ကောင်းတောင်းလိုက်ပါတယ်ဒီပွဲလေးမှာကျွန်တော် Jack နဲ့အမ Matt Cherry တို့ကပြောအခမ်းအနားမှုဖြစ်ပါဝင်ကူညီတင်ဆက်ပေးတော့မှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ခင်ဗျာ
အားလုံးပဲမင်္ဂလာပါ Good evening everyone A very warm welcome to the Perth Burmese Community Cultural Festival 2024 organized by WAMDN and Perth Burmese Community I'm Cherry and Jack. We are so excited to be your host for today's celebrations of Myanmar rich and diverse cultures. We have a vibrant lineup of performance and events that represent the beautiful ethnic groups of Myanmar. Before we begin, we would like to acknowledge the traditional owner of the land on which we meet, and we recognize their continuing connection to land, waters, and communities. We also pay our respect to elders past, present, and emerging.
ကျွန်တော်တို့အခုအခမ်းအနားလေးမစတင်မီပါကျွန်တော်တို့နိုင်ငံတော်သချင်းအရင်ဆုံးကျွန်တော်တို့ဖွင့်မှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်အဲ့ဒီအတွက်ကြောင့်မလို့ကျွန်တော်တို့အားလုံးတစ်စိတ်လောက်မတ်တက်ရပ်ပေးပါရန်လေးစားစွာပန်ကြားပါတယ်ခင်ဗျာ
Now may I kindly ask everyone to please stand for the national anthem. Thank you.
အားလုံးကိုကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်ခင်ဗျာကျွန်တော်တို့အခုပထမဆုံးအစီအစဉ်နေနဲ့ကျွန်တော်ဒီပွဲဖြစ်မြောက်ဖို့အတွက် organizer တွေက organizing main committee ဖြစ်တဲ့ Western Australia Myanmar Democratic Network မှာ President Mr. Ram Tinthe ကိုစင်းမြင့်ပေါ်သို့ဖိတ်ခေါ်ပါတယ်ခင်ဗျာ
Now I would like to invite Ram Tinthe, President of WAMDN, to deliver a few words of gratitude on behalf of the event committee. Please join me in welcome Ram.
Alumbe Minglaba. Good afternoon all. I would like to begin by acknowledging the traditional owners of this land on which we celebrating this special event today. I pay my respect to the elders, past, present, and emerging. On behalf of WAMDN and Burmese communities of WA, I wish you all have a joyful and peaceful Perth Burmese Communities Cultural Festival 2024. This year, we celebrated this significant festival with the sponsorship of City of Swan, Mango Cafe, Lazum Pyo Foundation, and with the support of different in Australia. Welcome all representatives from different ethnic communities, charity organizations, social clubs, all honorable guests, which I won't be mentioning by names anymore. And a very warm welcome to the Honorable Roger Cook, Premier of Western Australia, who is joining us for the very first time. Lekau Tipeyao. As we all know, Australia is a multicultural country with different people originated from different parts of the world. We can witness the importance of multicultural society in Western Australia as well, and we, people from Burma, are one of them. Burmese communities in WA celebrate this cultural festival today for a main purpose of building unity among different ethnic communities, promoting our ethnic culture, traditions, and building social inclusion, and network with other multicultural communities in the city of Swan and other areas of Western Australia. There is a question always asked among us, that is, should we celebrate this cultural event these days? And we all know our people back in our homeland, Burma, are suffering. Many lives have been lost under the Myanmar military regime. These coup leaders destroyed our lands, houses, properties, but they can't destroy our culture and traditions and our hearts for freedom and democracy. We should never let them destroy it. Therefore, we must keep our culture alive for our new generations wherever we are. Most of the people gathered here today are helping or supporting the people in need back in our homelands on one way or another. So we always want to take this opportunity to invite all of you to our events and say thank you to you all. While we appreciate the support of the Western Australia government for our humanitarian needs back in our homeland during the Honorable Mark McGowan government, we continue asking the Australian government to do more so that the suffering of our people and military dictatorship will end sooner than later. A special thanks to all the volunteers who are working very hard to make this beautiful event happen today. This will happen without every individual's efforts and contributions. Let us all unite and enjoy the cultural performances, foods, dances, and the performance from Arawati Music Band and the special guests from Sydney, Ma Yuzana and Ku Ting Tai Ong. Once again, thank you all. Enjoy the rest of the event. Thank you.
Thank you, Ran. Yeah, what do you think of our first performance will be?
Oh, that's a good question.
Which part of Myanmar? North, east, or west? I would say this state provides the electricity. You know, even we have a very famous song, Blue Town Gabede Ye Ajaune. Okay, so this particular performance is by Karenni ethnic group. The meaning of the song is a land united in harmony and love. Let us now welcome our brother and sister from Karenni ethnic background.
Okay, ba. ကျွန်တော်အခုဖြောပြတင်ဆက်မဲ့တိုင်းရင်းသားအဖွဲ့ကတော့ကျွန်တော်ကရင်နီတိုင်းရင်းသားအဖွဲ့မှကျွန်တော်ဖြောပြတင်ဆက်မှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ခင်ဗျာရှုစားအားပေးတော်မူကြပါ ဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါအခုလိုကပြသွားတာအရင်လှပါတယ်တချင်းကလည်းအရင်မြူးပါတယ်နော်ဝစ်စုံလေးတွေကလည်းပြောင်လက်လက်ကလေးနေဆိုတော့နော်ကြည့်ရတာဟိုတမျိုးထူးကြတာပေါ့နော်
Thank you for amazing dance. Perform the cultural dance. Please join me in welcoming Mon ethnic performer to the stage.
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါဒီတစ်ခါဖြောပြတင်ဆက်မှာကတော့မွန်တိုင်းရင်းသားအဖွဲ့ရဲ့အကပရိသတ်ပဲဖြစ်ပါတယ်ခင်ဗျာရှုစားအားပေးတော်မူကြပါ
And ladies and gentlemen, we are honored to have Mr. Rom Song, Labour State candidate for Kennington. He is our first Burma-born contesting for Parliament. Please join me welcome Mr. Rom Song to stage to share a few words with us. Thank you.
I begin by acknowledging that we meet on the land of the Whadjuk people, and I pay my respects to their elders past and present. I also like to acknowledge the Honourable Roger Cook, Premier of Western Australia. Thank you so much for attending tonight. Meredith Hammett, Member for Mirrabooka, Parliamentary Secretary to the Deputy Premier and Minister for Education. Tanya Richardson, Mayor of City of Swan, and Councillor Henderson. Thank you for being here. Minglaba, Jano Bama Nambea, South Ote, Jano England Nambea, Ron Sao, Jano Amia Gien, Pia Shan. Australia go, Dankoya Shise, Ngalita Ma Lade. Now ni Yekupa Ma Janoa Labor candidate for Cannington, Parliament ma Winpayon Bame, Apeba, Jisudimbare. Chinoa Inglego Sepio Bame. I believe that a Cook government is able to deal with the challenges of the future. And with that, I'd like to invite the Premier of Western Australia to the stage, the Honourable Roger Cook.
Thank you, Ron. Thank you, everyone, for the opportunity to join you at this wonderful, wonderful festival. Can I just begin by saying we are on the lands of the Whadjuk Noongar people, the traditional owners of this country, and we give thanks for sharing this country with them and acknowledge their elders, past and present. Can I also acknowledge the Ram Tente, the president of the WA Myanmar Democratic Network. Thank you very much for having me today, sir, and can I acknowledge you and your committee and all the representatives that are here with us. Thank you too to Meredith Hammett for being here today, the member for Mirrabooka and Parliamentary Secretary to the Deputy Premier. Can I also take the opportunity to acknowledge Mayor Tanya Richardson, Councillor Henderson from the City of Swan. And can I thank Ron for your very generous welcome. Thank you very much, Ron. I need Ron on my team. Ron Sayer is a wonderful member of the community and a deeply, deeply connected to your community. And I'm so looking forward to the opportunity of having Ron on my side when he runs for the seat of Cannington in just a few short months. We've got a really exciting place to live. Western Australia is an amazing place to live, and one of the reasons why it's so good is because of communities like these. We know that our multicultural and culturally and linguistically diverse community is one of our great strengths. And so having someone like Ron in the Parliament continues to build on those strengths and continues to make Western Australia a great place to live. We have the strongest economy. We're the fastest growing community in Australia. We want to keep it that way, and we want to make sure that it stays a terrific place to live, even if it does have... How are we going? Excellent. Look, can I just thank you for the opportunity to be here today at the Perth Burmese Communities Cultural Festival for 2024. These festivals provide us with opportunities to come together to continue to build and strengthen our identity as communities. And we know that the communities and the cultures of Myanmar are some of our richest. And we've seen that today in just the two events or two dances that have been put on so far. And I am quite frankly overwhelmed by the food that you have here and the opportunities that you will have to really indulge in that. And I understand you have to go back for seconds and sometimes thirds, right? I think that's really important. But I'd also want to just commend the dedication and tireless commitment of the WA Myanmar Democratic Network in connecting the Burmese communities in Western Australia and coming together to celebrate as one. I want to acknowledge the troubles of your country and the important work that you do to assist other members of your community who may migrate to Western Australia. You're providing them with a great opportunity, but sometimes we feel isolated, sometimes we feel unsupported. But we know that if our communities, particularly those that we're connected with back home, reach out to us, support us, and allow us to continue to practice our culture and strengthen our identity, well then we know that we can succeed. And as a community, as Western Australia, we can continue to grow ever further. So congratulations on the Burmese Communities Cultural Festival today. I look forward to coming back again. I think you need a bigger venue. Ram, I think maybe a bigger hall next time. But it's a sign of just how successful you are. Have a wonderful afternoon and evening, everyone, and all the very best for the continued observance and practice of the great cultures of Myanmar. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Roger Kerr. Actually, your dedication to serving our state and commitment to fostering multiculturalism and community unity are deeply appreciated by all of us here. Before further ado, shall we invite our Margaret to pass the token of appreciation for your standing? Thank you so much. Yeah.
Okay ပါဒီတစ်ခါရှုစားအပေးရမှာတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ကရင်တိုင်းရင်းသားအဖွဲ့ရဲ့ဖျော်ဖြေမှုအစီအစဉ်လေးပဲဖြစ်ပါတယ်ခင်ဗျာရှုစားအပေးတော်မူကြပါMountain in Southeast Asia located in this region. You're right, called Kagaburasi. ဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီတစ်ခါဖျော်ဖြေတင်ဆက်မှာကတော့ Kitchen Rowan တိုင်းရင်းသားအဖွဲ့မှဖျော်ဖြေတင်ဆက်မှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်အဲ့ဒီတချင် Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great honor to introduce our guest speaker today, Ms. Marindin Hamed, MLL, Parliament Secretary to the Deputy Premier, Treasurer, Minister for Transport, Tourism, and Minister for Education, Aboriginal Affairs, Citizenship, and Multicultural Interests, who has dedicated years to community building and cultural enrichment. Her contribution has strengthened ties within and beyond our community. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Marindin Hamed, MLL, to the stage to share a few words with us. Lucky her a warm round of applause. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Minglaba, did I say all right? Thank you. I too would like to begin by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land where we meet today, the Whadjuk people of the Noongar Nation, and pay my respects to their elders, past and present. Can I acknowledge our Premier, the Honourable Roger Cook? So great to have you here today. Thank you so much for coming. Can I acknowledge our incredible candidate for Cannington, Ron Sayo? We're so excited to have you nominate to go into the Western Australian Parliament. You're going to be a brilliant MP. Can I also acknowledge the other special guests, Mayor Tanya Richardson, Councillor Ron from the City of Swan, and also Councillor Andrea Criado from the City of Stirling. Thank you for coming and joining us here today. And can I thank RAM and all of the members of the WA Myanmar Democratic Network for the work part of. And it does really, I think, highlight the incredible richness and diversity from all of the different ethnic communities in Myanmar. So thank you. And thank you to all of the performers that we've seen so far today. It's just incredible to see their performances. And every time I come, I'm struck by how beautiful the traditional costumes are, but what an incredible job you are doing in passing on those traditions and customs to your young people. And I'm always struck by the brilliant young people that perform as well. This event and others like it are so important for keeping your tradition to things like your community language schools, through funding to events. And many of you will know that we provided financial support, humanitarian assistance of $500,000 to people who'd been displaced in Myanmar as a result of the terrible circumstances that exist there. So we stand with you in your aspirations to keep your culture strong here in Western Australia and provide support to your friends and family and loved ones back home in Myanmar. And of course, when we come together, it's always a great opportunity to celebrate, but we do remember that for the people who continue in Myanmar, they continue the struggle to see democracy restored in your country, and we stand with you in seeking to see that come to pass as well. So thank you so much to everyone who's contributed to making today happen. The volunteers, I know there's an incredible amount of work that goes into making this event happen. Thank you to everyone who's been a part of it. It's such a pleasure, as always, to join you, and I look forward to seeing the rest of the program tonight. Thank you.
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါဒီတစ်ခါဖြောပြတင်ဆက်မှာတော့ရခိုင်တိုင်းသားအဖွဲ့မှဖြောပြတင်ဆက်မဲ့အကပဒေသာလေးပဲဖြစ်ပါတယ်ရှုစားအားပေးတော်မူကြပါခင်ဗျာ
And now it is my pleasure to introduce a special performance from this very region called Chin State. The Chin dance is a beautiful expression of the things like unity, strength, and harmony with nature. Through their graceful movements, the dancers connect with the nature world and celebrate the rich heritage of the Chin people. They are from the Zanniat family from the Fon Township, Chin State.
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါအခုဖြောပြကပြဖြောပြပါမှာဖြောပြကပြဖြောပြမှာကတော့ချင်းတိုင်းသားအဖွဲ့မှဖြစ်ပါတယ်အားလုံးမြင်ကြတဲ့အတိုင်းကျွန်တော်ဒီစစ်တပ်ကြီးတစ်သားလုံးလိုပဲကျွန်တော်အခုဒီမှာလူတွေအများကြီးပေါ့နော်အရင်အားရဖို့ကောင်းပါတယ်ပြီးချွန်းချွန်းချွန်းချွန်းနဲ့အတန်တွေလည်းကြားနေရတယ်ပေါ့နော်ရှုစားအားပေးကြပါခင်ဗျာ
Please join me in welcoming our brother and sister from Chin ethnic group to the stage. Thank you.
ဒီအကတော်တော်မလွယ်ပါဘူးခင်ဗျအနေလည်းတော်တော်များပါတယ် ဟုတ်ကဲ့ ready ဖြစ်ပါပြီ music ဖွင့်လို့ရပါပြီခင်ဗျာ
Such an amazing performance. It's a lot of coordination involved, you know. I wish I can learn from you guys. Thank you.
ဒီအကတော်တော်မလွယ်ပါဘူးကျွန်တော်ဒီစင်ပေးနာကြည့်နေပြီးတော့ဖျားတနေရတယ်ဘယ်ချက်6တောင်မြင်ညံ့မလဲပေါ့အရန်လာပါတယ်အရန်ကောင်းပါတယ်တကွက်မှမမပါဘူးကျွန်တော်ဘေးနာအသေးချာကြည့်နေပါတယ်ဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါဒီတစ်ခါတော့ကျွန်တော်ဗမာမာလေးတွေအလှည့်ဖြစ်ပါတယ်ခင်ဗျာရှူစားအားပေးတော်မူကြပါ
Please give them a warm welcome. Thank you. ကျင်ပါတယ်အဲ့ဒါကတော့ကျွန်တော်ဒီပကြီးကားလေးကို auction လုပ်မှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ခင်ဗျာကျွန်တော်ဒီပကြီးကားလေးကို auction လုပ်လို့ရတဲ့အလှူငွေကိုကျွန်တော်မြန်မာနိုင်ငံမှာ
လိုအပ်နေတဲ့ရေဘေးဒုက္ခတွေစစ်ဘေးဒုက္ခတွေကိုကျွန်တော်ကူညီထောက်ပံ့ပေးသွားမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ခင်ဗျာအဲ့ဒါကြောင့်မလို့ကျွန်တော်ဒီပကြီးကားလေးကိုအခု auction စလုပ်မှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဟုတ်ကဲ့ဦးစော်ရေဦးစော်ကျွန်တော်တို့ကျန်းကင်းစေးလေးဘယ်လောက်လဲမသိဘူးခင်ဗျာဟုတ်ကဲ့ကျွန်တော်ဒီပကြီးကားလေးကိုကျန်းကင်းစေး900အားတွေစပြီးတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ auction လုပ်မှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ခင်ဗျာအဲ့တော့ကျွန်တော်ဒီပကြီးကားလေးကို900 offer လုပ်မဲ့သူရှိပါသလားခင်ဗျာရှင်းလက်ကလေးတစ်ချက်ထောင်ပေးပါ
Please, this police officer from the Australian is giving very generously $600. Show our Burmese people strength, okay? I final offer $600. Our police officer is supporting to the Myanmar humanitarian. Thank you, officer.